So this exercise is called the reverse prayer, and this is another one of the Sarah Key exercises. And what it does is it stretches out your pecs, your rotator cuff muscles, and I found it also stretches out my hamstrings. So we're going to use the desk for this one. I've pumped up my treatment couch so it's the same height as my desk. And you're going to stand and you're going to be sideways on. So what you're going to do first is put your elbows on the desk and then walk your feet back until your feet are directly under your hips. Then have your elbows far enough apart that you can drop your head between them and just let your head hang off in between the side of the desk. Put your fingertips together, come into a prayer position above your head if you can, and then just let your head hang. So we're not collapsing through the upper back, we're just letting the head hang. And then what I want you to think about is lengthening through the butt. So lengthen through the right buttock and the left buttock, so that we're really pulling your tailbone away from your head, and then let the top of your head drop as low as you can. So this is the reverse prayer. And again, we're going to come into 3 big breaths in here. Lengthen through the tailbone. Lengthen through the tailbone. I can really feel that in my hamstrings. And lengthen through the tailbone. So by dropping my head, I'm feeling the stretch through the front of my shoulders, and by lengthening through the tailbone, I'm really feeling that in the hamstrings. So I'm going to bend my knees, push up from my toes, give myself a good old shake out, and then we're going to do that another couple of times. So here we go. So elbows on the desk, sit, walk my feet back, drop my head between my elbows, hands in a prayer, stretch above my head. Now to increase that stretch, what I can do is really try and push my hands down my back, and that increases the stretch in my chest and the front of my shoulders. So I'm going to go for that this time. So reaching down my back with my hands. So this is where I was before, that's where I am now. Okay, 3 big breaths, and with each breath I'm going to push, lengthen through my tailbone and drop my head. Lengthen and drop. Lengthen and drop. Lengthen and drop. Good, and then bend my knees and push up through your toes. Good, so that's 2 reverse prayers, and then we're going to do 1 more for luck. So let's see, shake everything out, and then I'm going to bring my elbows back down off the desk, bring my feet directly under my hips, and drop my head, hands as far back as I can get them. And again, 3 big breaths, and with each breath I'm going to drop my head and lengthen my tailbone. So breath in, drop and lengthen, drop and lengthen, drop and lengthen. And then bend my knees, push up through my toes and give myself a shake out. And that is the reverse prayer stretch. There you go.